So what are we cooking on the grill, guys, today? We got chicken sliders, 2 kinds. Chris and I are gonna work on, a normal chicken slider. Jeff, of course, has 37 ingredients and some elaborate plan that's gonna destroy Chris's kitchen.
Again.
But
he offered it.
So we're gonna get.
I'm so nervous. Don't worry, it's just flour, eggs, stuff like that. Yeah, it's fine.
So stick around and you can compare the simplicity of Chris and Nate's chicken sandwich to the complexity of Jeff's and see if it's worth it. If I was a betting man, I'm gonna go with Chris and Nate.
Simple, easy, 2 ways to do chicken sliders.
And do us a favor and hit that like button, even if you don't like us.
Simple and easy doesn't apply to Jeff.
That's for us. I was always speaking for myself.
All right. Let's get into it.
So I want to get my sauce done and get it in the fridge quick. Chris gave me scraps of.
Oh, you need a thing?
I'm gonna go with roughly a cup of mayonnaise, and I forgot a lime.
I don't think you told them what your actual sauce is, Jeff.
So I'm doing an avocado, cilantro, lime.
No lime. You forgot the lime.
It's supposed to be lime.
And the other mayo?
Yeah, I did use it all.
So was that the end of the ingredients?
No, so we got about a cup of mayo. And
he kind of tapered off and then didn't finish, right?
got some cilantro, rinsed, of course, heavily rinsed. Gonna mince that. This is gonna be call it a couple tablespoons.
All right, so while he does that, I'll give you the list of ingredients what we got. For Jeff's, he's got, you want to explain that?
My KFC flour mix. 13 ingredients. However, if you stick around to the end, we're gonna show you a little hack.
Hot pepper cheese, avocado. He's got some sweet Hawaiian bread here. Buttermilk.
Buttermilk, that's for the marinade or the
Sriracha he's using now.
Perfect.
I told you it'd be perfect.
The chicken, obviously. You can talk about all the spices, Jeff. I don't know what's going on over there.
Neither does Jeff.
Neither do I. We're gonna go with, for a cup of mayo, we're gonna do a full avocado, because avocado just tastes good. Now, if you don't have a super ripe avocado like we have here, you can just dice it, small dices, small chunks, which isn't gonna be a problem, because it's still gonna taste great.
I like that mix, to be honest with you.
But this mixes up nicely if you have a nice.
It's a fresh cilantro.
Yeah.
Yummy.
I just got sriracha in my eye.
That makes me so happy.
About a tablespoon of sriracha. And right now, this is where you would put about a half to a full lime, depending on how juicy it is. You don't want it to be too loose. Chris, you get salt and pepper?
I didn't want to try it now because there's no lime.
I know.
Lime would have made it perfect. While he's finishing that, for mine or ours, me and Nate's, we got bacon. We also have avocado. Got the chicken. We're gonna do tomatoes, lettuce, some pepper jack cheese, and I'm thinking half, Nate. I got some spicy barbecue sauce here. I want to try it on half of it, and we don't have to do the whole thing.
All right.
But I love this stuff. Stubs.
And then you got the non-sweet dinner rolls, right?
Yes, the dinner rolls. These are big, they're honking. We may or may not toast them first. I don't know, that's still up in the air.
They're not so big,
Let's see.
sweet. Because Chris said sliders. I was thinking sliders, not sandwiches.
Those are sliders. Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, they're not that big, Joe.
No, I know. I just have slider roll envy at this point, because
You'll sit with the mayo?
I'll sit with the mayo.
So Jeff, the deal with Jeff's KFC breading mix is that it's a copycat that Jeff, you feel truly is KFC breading. You think it's like that close.
It's that close. And we'll put a link in the end to the video that we did making it, the original version, not my hack version.
For those folks that might be seeing us for the first time, Jeff's done this before. The goal is to get something that's like a deep fried chicken thigh or breast.
Pounded out breast, yeah.
But it's gonna taste crunchy and deep fried. That's the plan.
Yes.
All right.
I thought the plan was to trash my kitchen.
I'm on my way.
He's getting there.
I'm almost there.
We haven't even started
I was
yet,
gonna say,
Nate.
plus
We haven't
we're
even-
sitting here waiting for him to get the hell out of the way.
So we got about 2 tablespoons of sriracha, because Nate
Dude,
loves
you
sriracha.
put in a half a cup.
No.
Where do you get 2 tablespoons?
2 tablespoons. All right. So we're gonna get this in the fridge so it thickens up a little bit, or sets. And then
Then you're gonna get out.
next?
Then you're gonna get out of the way.
I'm gonna put Nate to work. You're gonna butterfly this chicken and pound it out. And you can pound yours out. You guys both like pounding meat.
Poultry.
It's still meat, dude.
Hey, Chris, do you mind putting this in the fridge for me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anything else I can do, Jeff?
So I'm gonna get my marinade, or whatever you wanna call it, my wet going. 1 egg white. 1 egg white, a cup buttermilk,
I told him it didn't sound like there was a cup in there.
I get it measured now.
What you did?
Yeah. And then a splash
Hey, that's my vodka.
of Chris's vodka.
You know what, Chris? After this cook, you should just go to Jeff's house and restock your pantry. Don't bother going to the market.
My son drank all my liquor from my liquor cabinet, and he left.
And what's weird about that is Jeff let him, and his son's only 9.
Yeah. Yeah. He literally pulled like what me and Tommy used to do until your parents started measuring and making lines.
Yep.
He left just a tiny, like a 1/4 inch at the bottom of each
I didn't know
bottle.
he
Dude,
drank
my
vodka.
kids do that with everything.
Oh yeah. So with this, we're gonna cut chunks. Apply this right down the middle.
Chris, you found some of the biggest chicken breasts I've ever seen in my life.
I agree. They're pumping that chicken with something. Let's see how it tastes.
While Jeff's over doing that, I'm gonna butterfly these.
One chicken breast just gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sliders. So this goes a long way.
Are you like cutting yours up first, Jeff? Like your bread? Like how you doing it?
What do you mean?
You're just gonna put a little piece on every piece? Is that what you do?
I'm making sliders. You said make sliders, Chris. That's what Chris said.
Chris had the idea. Let's do chicken sliders.
So you got this nice little piece of chicken,
I got you.
right? And I'm gonna pound it out so it's a little thinner, a little more consistent, and that's it. Comes
Do
out.
you want to know how we're doing ours?
No.
Okay. While Nate's over here, he is butterflying, or actually looks like he's cutting him in half, which is fine.
Oh, you wanted to, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I just told him to make sure everything's rectangle.
Yeah, you know, those rectangle chicken breasts you buy?
These are perfect. These are huge breasts. Huge, Chris.
Keeping my mouth shut, Jeff.
And because they're injected with so much salt and water, they pound out really nice.
The huge breasts.
The huge breasts.
What do they call that? Saline?
But seriously, they do. They do. I mean, that's like, these are gonna be perfect slider size. Almost square, Chris, right? I'm gonna get mine in the fridge. Let it set up for a little bit,
Might need 2 griddles for tonight.
right?
Yeah, these are not small over on this end of the counter either.
We don't have to cook them all. I like that, Nate. That's perfect. I like that you left the fat on it, too.
Yeah, I'm not Jeff. Not Jeff. And I'm not skinny, in case you guys didn't
I
notice.
pre-trimmed my chicken just to irritate
He's
Chris
got
and Nate.
nothing.
I think that's gonna be.
That's perfect.
There's a lot of chicken when you do this.
So, like I said, we're just going to cook enough for the sliders. I'll cook the rest tomorrow.
Or you could cook it all tonight and have leftovers. All right,
I got Jeff's 1,000 little pieces over there.
Jeff's gonna be monopolizing the griddle.
Sliders. So guys, what are you doing over there?
We're making chicken not difficult, Jeff. That's what we do.
Oh, so your chicken takes 2 people to cook. That's what I'm seeing through the camera here.
Hey, what?
The 2 smart guys didn't want to sign up for your chicken. How's that?
Hey, you gonna leave me some room in that griddle?
No.
No, so
We're gonna cook
we're
ours
going to cook
first.
all this.
I see a little bit of fat still left on that, guys.
Of course you do, Jeff.
That's the best part.
Listen, it's chicken breast. There's not much flavor to it other than that tiny little piece of fat.
So very simple, just salt and pepper for us. A little oil down on the griddle. I get it on probably medium to medium high.
All right, now I can hit the rest.
What are you questioning what was going on here?
Jeff,
wonder
go
if we're
inside
doing,
and
like-
start dredging your stuff. How's that?
If you read your text, it was all spelled out.
No mess. No mess on my end. This is stuff all over the place.
We're doing my chicken first, or our chicken first, only because you look over here, it's going to be a griddle disaster. I can already tell.
Guaranteed it won't.
And my deck, maybe I should get some floor mats out, Nate.
Well, maybe.
You think I should
Probably.
get that?
I think you and I are going to be inside eating while Jeff's still working on his.
I'm just glad it's not like 10 degrees out. It's
Yeah, it is nice out.
It's
It is
manageable.
nice.
I think you got way more ingredients than I do.
What are you talking
Well, you got all
about?
the prep work with the salt and the pepper.
Did he just get here? Did he not see us all night?
Man.
Let's take a count. We have chicken, salt, and pepper. I got 3.
Yeah. Yeah. 2.5 hours of labor.
Don't forget we left the chicken fat on there too.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's for flavor, Jeff. Would you make a pie?
Don't worry about it. I'm trying to keep everything contained. Smells good. Looks good.
Good.
This is one of the easiest ways to cook chicken when you pound it out like that, and it's like all uniform
Nice
and not
even.
You don't have a chicken breast that goes from this to this.
Yeah.
You know.
You always end up slicing that on the grill or the griddle, anyways, just to so you don't overcook everything else.
It's like your sear each side.
So, what's your? We're coming up on a year that you've had this Weber, Chris. What's your take on that?
I like it. I have no complaints. The heat's been great. Easy to maintain. It's light to move around. I have it all over my deck. If you watch the video, I move it all the time.
It's held up well. I mean,
It's held up very nice.
Held up really
no
nice.
staining. You know, a lot of the time this becomes just schmeg haven.
Yeah, very impressed with it. Like it a lot. But I know they did come out with some new griddles, so it's a slate griddle. I'm very curious about that, so we'll see what happens. Slate. Is that
This is
a
cold
black?
rolled
I
steel.
know,
I
but
don't
what's
know.
a slate? Is it more of a...
Slate is a stone, but they couldn't have made it out of stone.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the side shelf with slate. You're talking about get some sort
It's
of.
called a slate griddle. I assume it's made out of slate.
I guess we'll wait and see.
Or maybe part of it is, no? I don't know. I just added more oil.
And we've had people comment about like what, you know, that they've been told by cooks and chefs you don't put cold oil into something that you're cooking. When we put oil in, we don't put it directly on the food. We put it like right next to it. But you hit the griddle first, and then the griddle heats the oil up instantly, and it pulls in under the meat.
It was probably only 3.5, 4 minutes. We got a nice color here. This is gonna take another 3 minutes, and then we're gonna cheese.
Hey, wait a second. If Nate's helping you, where's the butter?
It's on the buns.
Nice.
We're gonna toast our buns.
Those are coming next.
Should we do that before he?
We can toast all the buns together.
All right. You're cleaning the griddle then.
Let's not go
Perfect.
crazy, Mike. It's gonna be clean. It's gonna clean itself.
That's some nice color on these. They look good.
Yeah.
Picture perfect.
That's a lot of chicken out of that package.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at it like this.
It is definitely.
We're gonna be using this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy.
All right. that actually, if you look at them, that's pretty much going to cover all the buns.
I think so. We'll see. Piece,
Oh, so
whatever.
are you gonna just lay out the chicken on the full bun brick?
I don't cut it till the end, my man. Tomato gets cut with it. Lettuce gets cut with it. It all gets cut together, so you get that.
How lazy are you?
That's what a slider is. Is that lazy or is that artistic?
Or efficient.
What do you think, Nate? Do I need to probe these? Probably not, right?
You go by touch. This guy's done. Done. You can flip them if you're worried about me touching them. Sanitize them on the hot grill, but I'd say most of them are done, yeah. Probably try this guy.
That
maybe
guy's
over there.
I would do last, yeah, because he's a little thicker.
Yeah, a nice hot spot over there. Get some heat into him.
What kind of cheese you got?
Pepper jack.
Nice. Look at all this labor. That cost. That adds up, you know.
All this labor.
Yeah,
oh.
multiple people. Seems like a lot of work. The color really looks good.
Chef, you're not going to sell anyone on ours being more work than yours.
Simplicity.
Guys, go in the comments and just quickly say Chris and Nate's was easier or Jeff's was easier. All right?
You want to do your magic touch on that?
Yeah, you're good. When it's a factor of like 100 to 1, Jeff, there is an advantage to the social aspect of griddling. 4 hands at the griddle instead of
Oh, I can use 17. I mean, I can make it work.
Look how good these look. Wow. Kind of wish Billy was here. I wish he didn't leave. You could have enjoyed a sandwich.
Cheese makes everything better.
Let's get a long ride home. Lives right next to Canada. All right.
Look at how messy that griddle is.
That looks pretty good. Get that up to the camera. I'm gonna go with pretty much picture perfect right there.
It's gonna take forever to clean.
Well done, Christoph.
Quick little clean, and then
I'm up.
Jeff's up. But it's when I say quick, I do mean quick. Actually, we won't all fit on here at the same time, Jeff.
Yeah, you probably can.
Right.
You think?
Yeah.
I feel a little bit insecure with the size of my chicken now.
It's not the first time in your life,
I
is
know.
Aren't you used to it?
No. Jeez. So where is Chris got a helper?
I just stepped in to help.
I'm
but
gonna use a helper too.
the way I know you, you're not actually gonna take any help. You're gonna insist on doing it all yourself.
That's not true. That's not true.
It
So
looks like you're making chicken fingers.
You want any oil down or no?
that's what the helper's for.
Yeah, all right, there we go.
All right, Nate, I'm ready for oil. I'm gonna do a shallow fry.
Which side you starting on?
Oh, whichever side you put the oil down on.
You want more?
It's fucking with, he's messing with me now.
We're gonna run out of oil.
I'll get some more.
We got this on a medium heat.
I can hear some sizzle. Jeff's gonna make the Colonel proud.
Oh, yeah. Stick around.
Although, haven't you in the past when you've done this, it was chicken thighs, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'll be honest, I thought about doing the sliders and chicken thighs, but I'm like, you know what? We always do chicken thighs.
That's because they're so good.
I made chicken thighs for dinner. It's funny, pulling it out of the buttermilk, it looks like a piece of fish instead of a piece of chicken.
It works, though.
Yeah, the buttermilk definitely does tenderize the chicken. Yogurt does the same thing. That's why a lot of the Middle Eastern chicken, like chicken shawarmas, they yogurt
Do you
based.
find that you pick up some of the flavor of the yogurt, though?
I don't know, because I usually put a bunch of other stuff in.
Yeah, good point.
And if you overdo it, then it's kind of got like a weird texture. You know, feel like it's sitting in it for too long.
So what's nice about this is that you can put this in the buttermilk the day before, and it will only be better. It's not like pineapple where it'll break down to the point where it's mush.
By the way, Nate, the cucumber yogurt stuff you made, the Greek
Oh, the
tzatziki?
tzatziki?
I sous vide a bottom round this week.
I know where you're going with
And
this.
I put some of that with it. I'll tell you, it's a great combination, which I
Oh,
never
yeah.
even, I was blown away.
I think
Very good.
I think I ate like a 2.5 pound rump roast on my own with the tzatziki, just cutting the beef
That's
and
it.
putting tzatziki on it
It's
and
like a
onions.
spoonful of
I love
tzatziki and
tzatziki.
a small
Yeah.
bite to chew on. I wasn't happy how I sous vide it for like 4 hours. It was still very chewy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What'd you get? Bottom round?
It was bottom round.
I got a great
It's a
recipe.
huge piece though.
Great recipe for bottom round in the oven. It's very easy. And to me, it comes out more tender than, well, I mean, if you sous vide it long enough, it'll eventually get more tender than anything.
Yeah,
you know?
I was under the gun. I think I couldn't do it. I maybe only did it 3.5 hours.
What the hell? How many pieces you got? We're almost out of oil.
I only had 2 chicken breasts, but I thought we were doing sliders, so that's why.
We are doing. What are you doing?
What planet is this kid on?
Chris said no less than 24 sliders. That's what he said in the
yeah.
text. I read it.
It's 12.
Why did you put latex gloves on if you're using tongs?
Well, because I didn't know the tongs were out here, and then I thought, wow, that's a great thing. So then,
Yeah, I'm always prepared. You should know that.
then I won't have the flour fingers there.
So far, this definitely is appears to be a lot easier than Chris and I.
Weren't we done
There's
by now?
more? Are you shitting me?
Weren't we done by now?
When's that bowl gonna be empty?
It's not gonna go bad, trust me. Once you see how much better my chicken is than Chris's, oh, it's gonna be amazing.
I'll be honest. I like the color.
There's strong paprika in this. We only got 7 more, Nate. And I kind of am pushing this down to get it to set nicely.
Oh my God! I thought he was kidding.
Chris, take the bowl away.
The battery just died in the camera.
Look at no mess. Didn't even get my gloves dirty.
You want to pick a spot? You want this one down here?
Yeah, sure. Let me get one more. No, we're good.
Thank
we're
God.
done.
I was about to quit.
Aren't you happy I did this outside?
You just spilled on my deck.
I'm gonna rinse
You're
these off.
leaking as you go. You're leaving a trail behind you.
I'll be right back. I'm doing essentially a shallow fry here. Look at the color on those. Come on.
That does look good, Jeff. That's quick too.
Yeah,
Now that we stocked up on more oil,
yeah. But it's heart healthy oil. I think I saw that on the container.
our buddy Hussey, all.
Oh,
Throw some oil on that.
I like this Weber. I really do.
It's got the nice even heat, which I'm loving.
It's gonna be done in no time.
You promise?
Promise. No mess.
It's almost midnight.
No mess. I mean, besides, well, you know, no mess.
No mess.
Not bad.
No mess at your house.
You want me to grab a tray, Jeff?
Please.
Dunky, what's he doing? What's he doing? You cooking?
Oh,
You
yeah.
cooking?
These things are looking good.
You need help with that cheese?
No, this is a one. Oh, actually, I did need help with the oil.
What is like?
Story of my life, Chris. Jeff just assumes that he's the most important person in the room.
Here we go. Oh, that's a nice thick slice. Jesus.
Wow.
Thick, huh?
Yeah.
That's the pre-bought.
I'm not asking for help for the record.
I'm offering. I can hear your stomach
I was
growling.
gonna say, we want to eat before midnight, Jeff.
Oh, look at that. He's going to be sick for weeks, Chris. Oh, it's going to be my fault
As
now.
long as I'm in control, it's not a big deal.
Nice, nice.
Looks good. Hold it there first. Yeah. Perfect.
Man.
Chris, why does your griddle look like the beach?
Don't worry. And this pan is only getting hotter.
All right, well, get your ass inside. Let's go. Warm up for a second.
So we're toasting the
come
buns.
apart.
We're almost ready to assemble. Don't rip them. You got to keep them apart. Keep
Get
them together.
the grill blazer. Get the grill blazer.
Give it 60 seconds. It'll come apart. Patience, gentlemen, patience.
All right, we're going to work this mess out. We'll be back. Probably when we get inside.
So I just have to say, I love Jeff's surgeon's bag here that he brings to make a chicken sandwich.
Hey,
That's what you
stay tuned. You'll see how those go together.
that's what you guys do when you're headed over to someone's house to make chicken sandwiches, right?
So any good sandwich has to have a lot of sauce, right? Condiments.
By the way, our buns get unstuck together. That's good. It worked out. We didn't keep it on film because it was getting cold out and our batteries were dying very quickly.
So
Yeah,
I'm
but-
doing a simple sandwich. Lettuce,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
lettuce,
Simple sandwich?
and condiments. That's it. Lettuce and mayo.
It's way past simple, my man. Way past simple.
You blew past simple at 100 miles an hour about an hour ago.
When you walked in with that bag of stuff. Mayo goes great with chicken.
You two guys sound like mad scientists talking to yourselves about your baby birth children.
Like you gotta take that piece off. That's no good. That's no good. It's gotta go.
Maybe on the next one, take that piece
Tucky.
off while it's on the platter.
And then maybe just fill in the gaps. What are you thinking?
Yeah, give me the knife. I'll cut some of these smaller for
I
you.
think you should always fill in the
Need a
gaps.
spot there, need a spot there, spot there. So 3 almost diamond pieces. Diamond shape.
Geometry right here, right?
So don't judge my sauce. It'd be better with lime. Trust me.
That's a perfect triangle. Can you do a perfect triangle? Take it out of this one.
I feel like, are we honestly having this
That's a
conversation?
perfect triangle right
All right, let me look. Let me measure carefully. Go here.
there.
Try that.
A little fat, but I think it might work.
That's what she said.
Perfect. Should I put one there or no?
Well, you got a couple little pieces here. Put this guy there, right?
All right. So, what do you think? Lettuce?
I think
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes,
Let's do
no.
tomatoes, yeah.
Are you acting like this is a race?
I know, he is
I get the
rushing.
impression that
He is. He's like, I got to get this done before Chris and Nate.
absolutely not.
I mean, you don't win if you get it done.
I just want to have one of these.
There's no win here. This is all just good. Look at that.
I made these for my family last night, and I didn't eat a single one.
Dude, I would have done this half, definitely. Definitely a hell of a hearty looking sandwich. Yeah, it looks fabulous.
So the key to cutting this up perfectly, I have no idea. I'll be honest.
the key is don't f it up.
I do not know. But there's a knife right there. You're pretty handy with a knife. I wish I had some vice grips to just push it down and hold it in place. But
I think I can do it. I'm not too nervous about this, but it's a
trying to move it a
really
little
good
bit.
looking sandwich. No, I
Those look
think
good, Jeff. Those are definitely sliders.
I think you need a
did
big
well.
platter to put it on or something.
Like every sandwich that I've ever seen Chris make.
His eyes are always bigger than the bun.
Always. Can you see me beyond the?
It helps when you use the pointy side.
I thought they both were Whoops. Look at my sandwich had a baby.
Right?
Looks like it shit out a bunch of babies.
All right, here we go. It's like cutting a wedding cake.
Saw.
Are you gonna jam it in Chris's face?
So far, so good.
Can definitely feel it going through the chicken.
That's it? Hopefully it's more
No,
than
but
just the chicken.
it feels like it's going good.
Nate's definitely working a magic trick here.
No.
So when we're done, we'll have 12 sliders. Anybody who works at a restaurant, let us know. I would think that they do them individually as well.
Ah, we had a topple. Maybe we should have moved it, like you said, to the middle of the cutting board, but that's it.
Well, that
Oh,
looks
look at
good.
Nice job slicing, Nate.
That's some
Very
nice,
nice.
That is not an
That
easy
looks
task.
good.
nice layers there.
Yeah.
On the camera, did you just kidding.
I was just showing you because
No, that
this little baby was your idea. One casualty.
That one's moving out of slider territory into.
I agree with that. We're kind of getting close to like full-on burger territory, right?
This is how they should be.
This is how you want them when you order them,
Exactly.
right?
Especially when they come with two. They give you two.
But no, these sliced up beautifully.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the layers there. I didn't even think we needed the skewers.
I think you're right.
So now the moment of truth.
7 hours later.
So Jeff's finally done. We're gonna do a little taste test, see what we think, and let's score. You know, at least I don't know, excellent, not excellent, not worth it.
I'm already wearing this, and I haven't even taken a bite yet. I got
Wow.
Chris's first.
I just grabbed one of Jeff's. It's a healthy amount of sauce, Jeff.
Oh, it does taste like Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, it does taste fried. A little bit of heat.
It does. It has a little flavor. I like it.
A little heat coming through. I like the sauce too.
The bread is delicious on this as well.
That's a lot of flavor. I like the avocado.
Yeah, but you're eating ours and he's eating yours.
Yeah, I probably should have aligned this better.
I'm eating Jeff's.
You guys are,
All right, let me go to
you
mine.
guys are talking about different sandwiches.
A
So,
little kick to it, Jeff. I like it.
Jeff, definitely a winner chicken dinner. Certainly not as crispy as getting a bucket of fried chicken, but excellent flavor and excellent heat. Sriracha really comes through.
Do you get the aftertaste though? Like I don't
No,
taste.
no, none of that aftertaste of sriracha, but certainly the heat on the tongue.
And it would only be better if I had lime. Trust me, guys, the lime.
I believe you.
What?
But I like it. That's good.
I like the roll too, sweetness.
Yeah. Well, great.
Now moving on to the borderline not slider.
Jawbreaker.
Well, this isn't our fault. They just happen to make a big bun. We were just accommodating them.
You're right.
I'm getting the Turkey Club vibe, California Club vibe. Different flavor than yours, Jeff. More vegetation.
I'm not tasting the avocado in that first bite.
Yeah, certainly more vegetable, more chicken flavor,
Get the bacon though, too.
and the bacon. Yeah,
Somehow the bacon's being washed up by all the other flavors,
I think you're right.
which I never would have expected. I got a really good
There's a
avocado.
lot of bacon on there.
tastes like a damn good club to me. Damn good chicken club.
Get a little bit of the pepper jack cheese, not a ton. Mayonnaise is the tomato and the chicken. I just love it.
Definitely club, but fresh with the avocado.
Yeah, two different flavor profiles. Jeff, I'm gonna go with spicy Chick-fil-A. Yours, I go with Turkey Club, but better, fresher, more bold, more protein. You know, heartier chicken.
I like that we toasted the buns. Makes a difference.
And I tell you what, if you're having a Super Bowl party, football party, any party, and you put a platter of either of these out or both of these out,
Right.
no one's gonna complain. No one's hating on these flavors.
Yeah.
Delicious.
If you made it this far, hang around. We got some bonus footage coming up. Just making a quick flour breading, and like, subscribe.
Always thank you for tuning in. See you on the next video. This is good.
So I'll have the link for my video, or our video, that we did the KFC mix. And
Did you mean to say you were gonna put the link in the description?
the link's gonna be in the, yeah, I'll put it in the description. All right, so the link will be in the description.
My kitchen isn't a mess enough yet, so Jeff wants to continue.
So if you watch that video, it has a lot of ingredients. I managed to cut it down with a little bit of a cheat. Jane's crazy.
You should probably talk to the camera, not us.
I'm so distracted because,
Because Chris and I are looking at you like you're a real.
all right,
It's bonus footage. That's what we have to do.
so I got a cup of flour, about a half a
The Real
tablespoon.
Griddle Guys.
a half tablespoon of ground mustard. It's kind of heavy on the paprika, which we like, but
Normal stuff in the kitchen. Brown mustard. Everybody has that.
everybody should have ground mustard. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons paprika.
I'm guessing he needs to make this for an upcoming cook for
I
himself.
don't know where he's going with this.
He's running low on KFC.
Gonna do. I used all my leftovers today.
Crazy Jane.
Crazy Jane, which has celery salt, onion, black pepper, garlic, thyme, and oregano. So that saves quite a few ingredients.
Oh, there's time in there, really?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna do about 1.5 tablespoons of that. Last batch came out a little salty, so going a little lighter on this one. We got basil, same thing. The rest of the ingredients here are gonna be about 1/2 tablespoon. So we got some dried
Give this
basil,
like a
some ground ginger.
I like that he knows this by heart.
I've made it a few times, and this.
Yes.
All right, and this is all of this stuff is optional, but this is totally optional. A little monosodium glutamate, otherwise known as MSG. Just a little bit, just a touch. Nate, what does it do?
makes it taste better.
Just makes it taste better. You know?
I don't know why you're doing just a touch. If you ever watched anyone cook in Vietnam, you throw tablespoons of that stuff in.
Right? And then that's it.
What's the one thing? Did you skip one?
No, that's it. No, I had 2 things of Jane just in case.
I like how he's splashing flour mix all over your counter, Chris. That's good.
Well, I figured I'd finish strong.
And what did we just make though? This is the flour. For
This is the Colonel's.
chicken.
This is the Colonel's secret
KFC
recipe.
chicken.
The 13 secret herbs and spices for the Colonel's recipe.
Yep.
13 cut down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 plus 1 option.
That's it. And we are
Done.
done. Cheers, guys.